Hey y'all, so I wanted to come in here and talk about why I switched from molecular hydrogen bottle to tablets. So I had been using a bottle for 2 years about. I had 2 different bottles, one I had for 1 year, one I had for 2 years, and I've kind of switched back and forth. So I have 4 reasons why I switched here. The first reason was you had to maintain the bottle. You had to make sure it was clean. You had to take care of it to make sure the membrane was clean, also just for sanitary reasons. And it was just a whole thing. I'd clean it regularly. And even though I was cleaning it regularly, I still felt after some time that it just wasn't clean. It was just I had a worry that it wasn't clean. Also, sometimes it would kind of smell moldy even when I was cleaning it regularly. You can't really get inside and look at it and clean in there. You had to use water mixed with citric acid. You couldn't just go in there and just clean it out. So that was a concern for me. Even though I had stopped drinking actually from the physical bottle to make sure that it, was as clean as it could be, there was still that concern that I did not like and that worried me. So that was reason number 1. Reason number 2, in the beginning of having my bottle, it was amazing. There was a bug. I experienced so many good things with it and I loved it, but I felt after some time, like I said, I was cleaning it regularly, I just felt it was not as potent and it just wasn't hitting like it was. And even though I was using lower mineral water, you still have that risk of the minerals in the water building up on the membrane, and when it builds up on the membrane, it doesn't produce as much molecular hydrogen. So yeah, also at the same time, my intuition was like, yeah, you're right. Like, it's time to switch. This is just not serving you anymore. It's not right for you. So that was reason number 2. Reason number 3 was that the bottle produced probably, I'm guesstimating, it was like 1.7 or 1.9 parts per million, something along those lines. And the tablets produce 12 parts per million, so it's significantly more. That's like a macro dose of molecular hydrogen. Also with that, you get a dose of magnesium. So they use elemental magnesium to produce the molecular hydrogen, but you're still getting the extra dose, and as you know, most of us are magnesium deficient. So if we can get some extra magnesium in our life every day, like, that's a plus. So I love that. Magnesium helps me so much, and just having the twofer, oh my god. And oh my god, there's another bug. Let me take a second here. The last reason, so when you have a bottle, you have to keep it safe and protected. It's like a device. You have this electrolysis base on the bottom. So when you take it with you, because you want to use it as much as possible, it would kind of be a whole thing. I'd have to make sure it's protected. I'd also just be carrying it around. It was just extra. So switching to the tablets, it's so much easier. I cut off like a strip of them, put it in my bag, and then I can just use it whenever so easily. So that's been a big switch, just the convenience of tablets. So those are my 4 reasons. I love the tablets, and I'm not going back to a bottle. I'm so glad they exist. So if you would like to try them yourself, the ones that I love are in the description box. There's a link there. Also, there's a 10% off coupon if you want to try them. Yeah, comment, tell me what you think of it, if you like the tablets as well, and your thoughts. All right, love you guys. Bye.